Hello, I'm Reece,
And I'm Tash.
And I'm Charlie.
and you're listening to The HOWL, a podcast show about movies and TV. And today we're going to talk about our top 5 most anticipated films of 2022. Woo!
Yay.
Guys just stared at me. Okay. I think we tried recording this once before. So who did we start with? I think we started with Charlie. So
Oh, we started with me.
yeah, we started with you. So we'll start with you.
Feel special.
As I'm, I thought I'd be a gracious host.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
No worries.
The film I'm looking forward to the most this year is The Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman. I'm pretty sure we did this last time as well.
To me, that sounds weird, doesn't it? The Batman.
Yeah.
I'm so used to saying Batman.
Well, yeah, but it still needs to be the Batman because it's about the Batman.
The Batman.
I
The
don't know,
Batman.
just me and my brain.
What?
What?
It like.
Okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, the Batman, starring Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Pattinson. It's I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard like bits of the audios, like the soundtrack and everything. Sounds it sounds so. It sounds really epic,
Yeah, it does.
and it's definitely going to be like an IMAX or an ice. For us, it'll be iSense.
yeah.
It'll be an iSense film, which I think that's roughly the
That
same
being
thing
an
as
option
iSense and
right
IMAX.
now, that is like something you've got to watch.
And that's really soon as well. That's the 4th of March. So it's, under a month away now.
Yeah, if you get the chance to watch anything in IMAX, you can hear the difference.
Well, yeah. But even the video quality, that's
Yeah.
the same. Did you know, just as a fun little fact, Zack Snyder's Justice League? Do you know that was filmed for IMAX? So when everyone was watching it...
Everyone watching it at home.
Yeah, when everyone was watching it at home, it was filmed in a 4:3 format. So
unless
that's
you're
why it
mad
looked like a
crazy-
square the
so
entire
unless you're
time.
mad
It's because it was...
crazy and have got like a home cinema.
Oh,
You're
no.
not gonna feel the full effect of that.
Oh, no, that's the same with any film, really. But, yeah, just a fun little fact for you.
A wacky fact.
Yeah. It's directed by Matt Reeves,
Who,
which...
did Dawn of the Planet of the Apes
Yeah,
and War of the Planet
Yeah.
of the Planet of the Apes.
yeah. He didn't do the first one. He didn't do... That Rise?
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do that first one. I can't remember who did it first. I can't remember the name of the guy. But I just know that...
And then we have the all famous Tim Burton's.
That's not famous.
Right.
It's famously bad.
Yeah, I know.
But no, it's he's a really, really good director. He likes to make some quite epic, dark, like really, I'd say realistic as monkeys taking over the world can get. So I'm really looking forward to Batman because even if you just look at everything from the trailer, everything's like something you can build, something you can imagine is being built. That's how I see it. Like, didn't I tell you that if you look at the bat symbol on his chest, it's actually made out of the gun that killed his parents,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
which is a cool little fact. It's like things like that, even down to like the Batmobile. It isn't something like high tech like Christopher Nolan's Batman. It's like this guy just got a Dodge Charger, and just souped it up to go through explosions. It just looks awesome. That's why I'm in love with the look of the film so far. Just because everything looks so real compared to, I'm having to constantly suspend my disbelief considering it's a Batman film. Who else is in it?
It's got Zoe Kravitz,
Yeah,
Paul Dano,
yeah,
Colin Farrell, and Andy Serkis as Alfred.
yeah.
That's gonna be different from.
Being a monkey, yeah.
Oh, no, not being a monkey. I was gonna say
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, but he's also like that. Right, there are three really good Alfreds. I think out of every Batman I've ever seen, there's 3 that's really good.
Michael Caine.
That's Michael Caine, and then you've got I can't remember his name, but have you ever seen Gotham, the series?
No, but it's in my watch list.
Yeah, he plays a really good Alfred, and I'm jumping the gun, and I am going to say Andy Serkis looks like he's going to be a perfect fit no matter what.
Yeah.
So
He's really good in everything he's been in as well.
been in. Yeah. So yeah, but that comes out on the 4th of March, and I'm pretty sure you're the only one that hasn't got that on your list, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't have that on mine.
Ah. I have it on mine, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, yeah, I do. I have got it. Sorry, I misread that.
How do you misread your own list? Yeah. Okay, so we've all got it. So Tash, do you want to tell us about your next one?
My top one is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, me too.
Oh, you've got that on yours now?
Yeah. I had it on mine last time.
Did you? Oh, no way.
I'm getting called out here.
I can't remember the last conversation, I'm going to be honest. But
So yeah, that's coming up quite soon, isn't it? When?
yeah, that's the
Well,
22nd of May, isn't
May
it?
6th. May 6th.
May 6th? I thought it was the
6th.
22nd. What's coming out on the 22nd of May?
I don't
Do
know.
you mean March? Because there's something coming out in March, and I can't remember what.
I'm thinking of it was supposed to come out on the 22nd of March and got pushed back because they didn't want it to compete with the Batman. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Well, it's directed by Sam Raimi, who did the original the 2001 Spider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2002.
And we've got music by Danny Elfman.
Yeah,
Did you know Sam Raimi also produced The Evil Dead?
I did
No,
not.
I didn't know.
I
Did not
didn't
know
that until I searched up. So yeah.
No, the more we know.
Yeah. Well, we know.
I've actually not got that on my list. Not in a way that I'm not excited for it because I really, really am. But I've decided that this year is going to be like a year where I'm exposing myself to as many types of films as I possibly can.
I think.
And my list kind of really does show that off.
Yeah.
I think I've not got I've not got a single Marvel movie on there because I know I'm going to go watch them anyway. And yeah, I'm anticipating them, but these films I'm anticipating because I'm thinking these are what's going to change me. Actually, no, I've literally just lied. I have got one Marvel movie on there, but it's got Benedict Cumberbatch in it.
I really can't pronounce the name, but the person who played American Chavez.
Chavez.
Is it Shotil Gomez?
I'm gonna let you just say that's how you pronounce it.
We can just wait a second. So
Go.
give me a second, and I'll put it in Google and see what Google actually pronounces it as.
No, because it's just gonna go exo in your
No, Google's got a pretty good pronunciation.
Well, it's got Elizabeth Olsen and. Benedict
Yeah, but it can't
Cumberbatch.
say what was it we found out it can't say? Gherkins or something?
No, jalapenos.
Jalapeno, it's a jalapenos or something like that. It's
Jalapio.
jalapenos, yeah, that's it. So you think it's going to be able to pronounce someone's name? I think not.
I'm really looking forward to this film because I want people to return. I want Pietro to return
Very nice.
because I
But-
really like Aaron Taylor Johnson.
But my problem is now that they've done Spider-Man, and this is obviously like a big spoiler warning, but at this point you should have already seen Spider-Man. Or if you haven't, just either skip forward skip forward, a little bit, about 2 to 5 minutes and you'll be fine.
Or cover your ears.
Yeah. That's not going to work if you've got earphones in. No! They just push them further in.
We'll just take a second to listen to Google, and this is how you pronounce a name.
It's probably
Okay.
not.
Or their name, sorry. Let me turn it up.
If it starts with X, I don't believe it.
Let's try. This might be an epic fail, but...
Sojil Gomez.
Sotil.
Sogio?
I don't believe that.
Sojil Gomez.
Sogio?
Sojil.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know.
There's no G in there.
I don't
But
know.
there is, it's right there.
But anyway,
Gomez, yeah, but not for the first name.
Yeah, I was making it.
mate, we're going to get to the 2. They're going to skip 2 minutes in, and then I'm going to be saying it, and they're going to be like, but you said. So, the problem I've got is I'm worried. They brought back the 2 Spider-Man, right? The two other Spider-Men. So Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in, obviously, Spider-Man No Way Home. So I'm worried that because of the reaction that had, they're just going to be like, oh, cameos everywhere. That's all we're going to do now. It's just cameos. Because everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, we love them. But then it's going to be so, they're going to draw, it's going to downplay everything they're going to try and do. And from what I've heard is they're going, oh, this is going to have more cameos and more people in it than Endgame did. and I'm like,
For a Doctor Strange film.
I'm very worried about it.
Mm.
That's the biggest thing that I've got is a worry, is that they're going to do that and just kill off the film.
Well, we know Wanda's going to be in it. I've seen that in the trailer.
Oh yeah, they're obviously not going to show. But it's like, have you seen like the meme that's going around, or not a meme, like the supposed rumor of,
There's going to be more characters.
no, Iron Man, about
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise
Come
being
back as a variant.
the most powerful Spider-Man.
If Tom Cruise comes back as fucking Iron Man, I will kill myself.
It's a bit of a strong statement.
It's plausible. If you sat and watched Disney's Loki, he had multiple variants of himself. So we know it's, within
It's
their
plausible.
capabilities
Look,
to
I've
do
not got a
so.
problem with him coming back as Iron Man, but I'm just saying, don't make him out to be the most powerful one. It just kind of just completely discredits Robert Downey Jr., I think.
Yeah.
But even then, do you know why this rumour's come about?
Because Tom Cruise is a bitch.
It was originally it was supposed to be Tom Cruise to don the Iron Man suit back in the 90s, apparently, from what I've heard. But yeah, overall, I'm a bit worried for the film in that aspect, but I'm really looking forward to the fact that it's supposed to be the first horror that they're doing, or as close to a horror as Marvel will let it get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming.
Because they're a Disney company.
Yeah.
They
So
can't do too much.
Yeah.
when you say that, Disney Plus, they're bringing out all the like The Walking Dead and everything now.
Yeah, but
So-
that's things owned by Disney.
Well, yeah. So they might do it. They might.
They might, but
We'll find out. We'll find out when it comes along anyway. Before we go any further, one of your most anticipated, obviously at the time of this recording now, we've now seen it.
Yeah.
So do you want to leave that to the end, that being your last one, and then we can just have a talk about it then, and we can somewhat do an instant reactions to it, so then we can get through everything, and then when it comes to that, we can actually talk about the film, even though it's one of your most anticipated anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that everything for Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
We got any more information on it?
no.
No?
I just had to check my notes there.
Right, so on to me. My first one's Jurassic World Dominion.
That's also on mine as well.
It's not on mine because I don't want to watch Chris Pratt again.
I can't wait for the film. It's just going to be it's do you know what I realised like a couple of days ago was this is Jurassic Park's Endgame,
Pretty much.
because it's bringing all of the characters back. So it's bringing all the original characters back. So Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, Laura Dern. They're bringing them back in, obviously with all the new cast of like Bryce Dallas Howard, Chris Pratt, all them guys. And what I didn't realise until like the other week was the original Jurassic Park came out in 1993. I knew that, right? We're now in 2022.
I know, right?
So is it 19 years? No, 30 years now, isn't it?
Whoa.
Like 29 years.
Yeah? 29 years. So this has been a nearly 30-year thing. This. Obviously not with a film every year, but this is like a conclusion of 30 years of this. You know the tagline, how it was like 65 million years in the making? These films have literally been 30 years in the making, which is just insane. So I'm really excited for it because I think they're just going to blow it out of the park, quite literally. And I can't wait.
If you haven't had the chance yet, we did watch the other day, didn't we? We watched the short film because they're not bringing out trailers anymore for that, are they?
There's multiple short films. So
They're starting to transition into short films rather than trailers, which I think is quite innovative.
I don't think they're transitioning. I just think it's that's all it is. It's just marketing. They're just.
I think that's very clever marketing.
Hey, here's a few short films to show. I think what they're doing is showing you the world that we're going to be going into, because I feel like they've got such a big story that's going to be happening. We're going to be, going into that.
I feel like it gives you just enough to keep you going. And keep you excited to watch the film.
I can tell you just a bit of information. The budget is 165 million for this film.
65 million more than the Batman.
Yeah, the Batman. All of that is definitely going to the dinosaurs. You know that.
Yeah.
All of that is going to the visual effects team on making the dinosaurs. But, you know, I'm just really looking forward to it. It's obviously Jurassic Park's been a massive thing for me since I was a little kid. I've always loved it. I mean, I've even got tattoos on my arm for for the films. So, yeah, that's my close relationship to the film. It is coming out on the 10th of June, so halfway through the year. Good section.
I feel like that's a good time to bring it out.
Yeah. Do you know what Dominion means?
Yeah, we googled this the other day because we didn't. I kept pronouncing it wrong, saying it was
Domino.
Definitely not Domino.
No.
No, I would have said it like that.
But
to be fair.
I was pronouncing it wrong, and Reece was actually correcting me and said Dominion, but I had no clue what Dominion actually means. And once we googled it, it gives you a bit more of an insight what.
What the film is. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it
I had
means?
no idea what
Can I
Dominion
throw a guess?
actually meant.
You can throw a guess.
Death.
No.
No.
Dominion means sovereignty and control. Sovereignty, yeah, and control.
I don't know
So-
what the fuck that first word means.
It means like an area of, like, you rule that certain area.
A
Yeah.
portion of whatever.
Yeah, so I think what the film is going to be is just basically the transition of power between man and dinosaurs taking over the world again. I don't think by the end of the film that they're going to completely eradicate all dinosaurs. I think by the end of the film it's going to be like, you know, like how in Walking Dead you have like sections of people and they have walls off, and I think it's going to end up being like that. They've got to learn to live with dinosaurs now.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs are forever going to be a part of, like,
Rather than the dinosaurs
normal
having
world.
to adapt, the humans are going to have to adapt for
Yeah.
the dinosaurs.
yeah,
You know what I've never understood?
because they are now in control. But it's only in America, so we're safe.
But, you know the pterodactyls?
Yeah.
How the fuck do they just not just leave? Because they
True.
fly?
In
How do man just not migrate?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
how do they not just go south?
what do you mean?
They're like birds. Technically, they're like birds.
Yeah, they've got their own aviaries,
Yeah, but how do the birds migrate?
but they're in aviaries.
What does aviary mean?
It's like it's a bird cage.
No,
They've got
but
their
when
own
they-
mass.
When they escape?
Yeah, when they're free.
Why don't they
and
just
they're
fuck
roaming.
off?
They do.
Well, we clearly don't.
Yeah,
They
but
do?
you said they're just enclosed to America. They can migrate to a different.
Oh yeah, they'll
Do
eventually
that.
start like migrating, but for the purpose of the film, it's just all in America. They don't want to go around all the world. I'm assuming right now.
I'm just saying for.
But in the previous film, there was the auction, so people they
Yeah.
were getting sold to people. That's why the dinosaurs. So yeah, they could be in the UK. They could be, but at the minute, it just looks like it's quite contained to America right now. And then by the end of the film, I'm pretty sure it'll be like they're all over the place. Ah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, as I say, that's my first. I cannot wait for that film. That's like my most anticipated. So, Charlie.
Oh, sorry, I was just checking a football score, but okay. Mine's Lightyear.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
personally, I'm not going to have much input here, so I'm a bit quiet because I'm not really anticipating that film a whole lot. But you know, I'm.
Have you not got like? Have you not got like a? Is it not piqued any interest for you?
Literally none.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I love Toy Story. Just the whole origin of that film really doesn't interest me.
No, mate. I didn't know.
And Buzz
No.
as a character in Toy Story alone didn't massively interest me. I mean, if I'm being honest, probably like Woody interested me more.
Hmm?
But I'm not going to slate the film yet.
Well, they
It's
can't
not
really
that.
do a whole lot about Woody, really, can they?
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying there's
Maybe
other
a
characters that I'm
Western?
more interested in.
They could make a western, but are Pixar going to do that? I don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
Really hard though. I would watch a western.
Rootin' tootin' cowboy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I am looking forward to that film. But as I stated before, the trailer alone, for me, proves that films just make songs better. So as we discussed last time, I won't go out my way to listen to David Bowie. Right, I won't.
Not even Rebel Rebel.
Nope.
Damn.
Ooh.
No, do you know what? It's actually that bad. I don't even know what that song is.
Rebel Rebel, your hair is a bit. That one.
No,
Damn.
No,
Man's
never.
uncultured.
I just didn't like him. It just was him was, but you know,
Or didn't.
him was.
Until.
I didn't know of him until he died. That's how little I really. But in all honesty, it's
You were
only
the
the
same with
last.
Betty White. You were like, who's Betty White?
No, I was not. I knew who Betty White was.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I'm
Are you
pretty
saying
sure I
the
did.
face?
No, I'm pretty sure I know who Betty
We were
White
both there,
was.
Charlie. We were both there.
I can't remember, but I know Betty White's dead. That's all I know.
I remember you showing him. But
Bit more respect.
Oh, sorry.
Bit more respect
She
on her
popped
name.
the clogs.
Yeah, but
R.I.P. Betty.
no. Anyway,
Love you lots.
however, I listen. What's the song? Starman. Yeah. So that give me chills. In the trailer, it give me chills because movies just really enhance soundtracks for me. Like, if you go through most of my Spotify list, it's all songs that have been on films, like, that I've watched within the last, 6 months, probably. Even further than that.
Yeah, you were obsessed with the James Bond soundtrack for a bit.
Yeah, still on there. Also the Dune soundtrack.
I think
Doom.
it really peaked at Disney's live actions Aladdin. That you had that on repeat.
Yeah, that was great. That was some great music.
I think it was The Greatest Showman. You guys just listened
Greatest
to that
Showman,
stuff,
yeah.
so.
That's what I'm saying. So, I remember before, because I didn't watch The Greatest Showman when it first came out. And I attempted to listen to the soundtrack, and I was like, I don't really care. It just doesn't. But for me, seeing the mental image of the film gives me the chills. And then I used to have the score for Endgame on my phone. I used to listen to that all the time. And I used to listen to the point where you know the section. You don't have to hear the words, but you can hear it in your head and you can see it in your mind. Is the Avengers, boom, assemble, and the whole climactic scene of that, and it always gives me chills every time I listen to it. So
Praise the Lord.
yeah, so this. I'm sorry, I went on a massive tangent on top of this,
fine.
but that's why I'm looking forward to this film, is just because I got the chills from the trailer. It also looks quite epic. It's going to a lot of places. I remember last time
I'll give it that.
last time we attempted to record this, I threw out a controversial theory of saying all the toys are aliens now. Because clearly this film is proving that there are aliens in the Toy Story world, clearly. But who's in it? I know Chris Evans is voicing.
Well, that's all I know.
Buzz.
At the minute. I searched it on IMDb. It just said Chris Evans was the only cast member.
He's the
He's
only.
everyone.
Yeah, he's
that's
everyone. It's a one-man show.
Yeah, but it's directed by Angus MacLean, who co-directed Finding Dory.
Oh well, yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be released around June 17th.
Oh, so quite close to Jurassic Park as well, so that's going to be alright.
That's what it says so far.
Yeah, it's got Chris Evans and Takia Waititi in.
Takia.
Takia?
Who's Takia? Who's Takia? Let's have a look.
Takia Waititi?
Taika.
Tiger.
I fucking said his name wrong.
I was like, she's saying him. I knew it in my head. I was like, she's saying him.
Yeah,
But then I
you
thought.
correct me! Correct me on that shit, though.
No, I'm sorry. I knew you were saying it. Well, I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I was thinking that's really close to Taika Waititi's name. That's insane. Oh man.
See, I just glanced at the name because I actually forget his name quite frequently. But he's one of my favourite directors.
Yeah, I know,
so-
right?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry for anyone with headphones because that's just peaked loud.
Yeah,
that did me
that's
laughing.
That's the loudest thing.
Yeah, I can confirm IMDb says currently, right now, Chris Evans.
So
That's
Chris-
it.
Chris
He
Evans
is
is
everyone.
Yeah, he's just everyone.
Damn, he really that strong.
But do you know anything else about the film? Or
No, I tried to find out the budget and it was just like,
Nope.
no.
no, nothing.
No.
No way. Okay, so I think it'll be good for us to have a little bit of a break. And we're back.
That was a long break.
That was a long break, yeah.
Well, I had
Probably
to
gonna be like 3 seconds.
call someone. Yeah. It's not even gonna be that.
Gotta make some
Man, I had to take a business
Depends
call.
if we get sponsors and we get adverts in between.
We won't get sponsors on the first one. Unless like,
Maybe we're just gonna be extremely lucky.
yeah.
Right.
Patreon will be made.
Right, Charlie, it's over to you now because the last one we spoke about was mine. Was it?
Was it?
No.
It was Lightyear.
No, so it's Tash.
Oh yeah. So I am here. So my next one is Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore. I know a lot of you won't have.
I'm not gonna put any input on this one because fuck Harry Potter.
Well, you've just
That's it.
offended,
You've
like,
just
a lot.
turned so many
Oh no,
Possible-
the millennials are gonna come after
so
me.
many possible listeners.
I know,
It's not
right?
just millennials.
It's
Mum and Dad aren't millennials. They watch it.
Your mum and dad are millennials.
My mum and Dad ain't.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
We're millennials, aren't we?
No, we're Gen Z.
We're not Gen Zers.
We
I
are Gen
thought
Z.
Harley was Gen Z.
No, we're not.
No, we are Gen.
No, because my brother and my sister are millennials then.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make my mum and dad millennials. They're not the same.
You're a Gen X then, probably.
No, because my mum and dad ain't millennials.
I just said the Gen X, you dickhead.
My mum and dad.
Yeah, Gen X.
This has a lot of audio cut out.
Alright, okay, either way.
Back in.
I don't know where to go from that. But okay.
Anyway.
Look at the controversy you've caused because of you stupid friggin' Fantastic Beasts.
I like,
Pick a real film, Tash.
I like Harry Potter.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
That's his
No,
fault.
that's it. Guys, we're all stupid because we like Harry Potter. That's it. Just
I
keep
didn't
repeating
say that.
yourself.
I've never watched it. I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a
Fuck
chance.
Harry Potter.
So that's Charlie.
You know
That's
what?
not me, I didn't say that.
Charlie's a Nazi.
I'm not that. Whoa!
Wow, that's some
Tash.
serious accusations.
Right.
Right.
I'm not a Nazi.
Right.
Anyway.
I can't say much to this, right?
Yeah.
Because I watched the first Fantastic Beasts and I watched somewhat of the second. I didn't really fully understand it. I think I was, you know,
Yeah.
I was kind of half in, half out with that.
Honestly, I'm more interested in this than the other Fantastic Beasts. Don't get me wrong, I really thoroughly enjoyed them. Enjoyed all the Harry Potters. Big fan. Love them all.
Sorry, it's just how you went, big fan.
I don't do if buts or maybes, I do absolutes.
I don't do if muts or babies. Babies! I messed that up straight away.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this one. If anyone knows anything from the trailer, if they've watched it, then this one, they're going to go back to the good old roots of Hogwarts, and they're actually going to beat within
See,
Hogwarts.
you say that.
What?
In the second film, they did. They went back
Yeah.
there.
I can't remember. Off
Yeah.
the top of my head. Yeah, I think
Because
they
that's
did.
when Jude Law was introduced as young Dumbledore.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be within the school. Like, I think a good portion of the film is basically based within the school, and I think we're going to meet some I'd say older characters, their younger selves.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
So, yeah, hopefully we get to see younger Dumbledore maybe before he passed.
Well, yeah, you definitely will.
Well,
Because that's the whole point. Like, Dumbledore's going to be like a massive thing for these
We
guys.
haven't seen him yet.
Dumbledore died.
You have?
Yes,
You
Charlie.
see him in the second
Ow.
one?
You just dissed it, so you ain't going to be watching it anytime
I'm not
soon.
going to be watching it, but I think.
I may have in the future. How dare you?
Yeah, you fucking spoiled it for me.
But yeah, no, he was in the second one. Jude Law was Dumbledore in the
There's
second
not a whole
one.
lot of information on it in terms of who it's in it. All the regular characters that are going to be like Eddie Redmayne, that from the other previous Fantastic Beasts. And all I know is that the director is David Yates, which he's worked on the last 2 Harry Potters, from what I know.
There you go.
So, and the other Fantastic Beasts. So, So no new surprises there really. But it's just the nostalgia really.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
just
can
the
appreciate it. It's
nostalgia.
like me with Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
But obviously, I think the Wizard World has a lot more
exactly.
cult following. But
And
as I say,
Cult followers as well.
yeah, and not that long ago
we can't say
just
much for
had
wrestling fans. We're like,
Well, yeah.
you're a football fan. You're like the
but
bottom of the
I
bottom.
think this-
I'm sorry.
I'm an
I'm
Arsenal
sorry.
fan as well, so that's really scraping the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
strategically timed as everything is currently on HBO Max, which we can't get in the UK, which is an absolute bummer because all the good
It
stuff
does say it is going to attempt to
Yeah,
bring it in
attempt.
this year,
They're
but
not-
I can't believe they're releasing things like Peacemaker.
yeah,
I'm fuming with that. I really
We have to
insanely
like
clips.
We have to pirate it.
we either have to pirate it or we have to get a VPN to say we're in America just to do it. Oh yeah.
I'm telling Boris.
Yeah. Boris, come scrap me outside.
Hey, Boris, can we come to Brugely, man?
Anyway, but yeah, they
But
very
yeah.
much timed it right with that coming out this year. I can't remember when.
You can tell Tash has really done her research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my problem is I really like the first Fantastic Beasts. I haven't watched any of the Harry Potters, but I watched that first Fantastic Beasts and I really enjoyed it because I really, really like the idea of all these mystical, weird creatures. And the second one just wasn't that. It's like don't call your film Fantastic Beasts if it's not going to be about the Fantastic Beasts. It's going to be about the characters. That's fine. Just call it something different. If you're going to mainly base your stuff in Hogwarts, just do that from the beginning. Just keep Fantastic Beasts what it was. If you want to carry on a similar sort of story, call it something different.
Yeah. As I say, people are booked in that sort of Harry Potter realm. The anniversary just came up and the viewing of that on HBO Max, which I've still not been able to watch because we don't pirate. Wink, wink.
Is HBO? Can you get it on the Now TV?
No.
You can get it on Now TV.
but
A lot. See, that's the thing. A lot of the stuff that's coming out on HBO Max is coming out on Now TV and Sky.
So they're kind of forcing
But
you to...
that's as close as we can get. But you still can't get Peacemaker.
Yeah.
You just still can't watch
I just
Peacemaker.
want to see
Varied.
John Cena wear a costume, a silly costume.
The intro is pretty funny if you've seen the intro.
I've seen a lot of.
I've seen certain bits of it,
Yeah.
but I've always every time I've seen it, I went no, don't want to see it because I'm just really trying. Because everyone says they're absolutely loving it. I've seen one thing from it, and it's John Cena as Peacemaker calling Batman a pussy, and it's like, I'll just if it's something like that the entire time, then I'll love it. I'm just gonna love it, but I need to wait.
Yeah.
But sorry for diverting from Harry Potter to
That's fine.
DC. Yeah, but I can't say much to it. Other than obscurities and.
Yeah, I was just so the millennials don't hunt me. I was joking about Harry Potter.
And if you're a millennial,
Yeah, just.
she's joking about you being a millennial.
Yeah, you don't exist.
Right. So that's on to me now. My number 3 actually.
I've run out of caffeine. Sorry.
Run a crash.
Yeah, I've had a crash. I've got a headache.
My next one is Spider-Man Across the Multiverse,
Oh, me too.
which I can't wait for.
I can't wait either.
I think I've got to stop saying that. That's like every film that is on this list. It's like, can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it.
On mine, but it basically is like a very good honourable mention.
But it's like, how can you not be excited for it? The last one was so good. It was amazing. That was like the best Spider-Man story.
I to watch it on. I've looked on Disney Plus and it's not on there.
It won't be on there 'cause it's owned by Sony.
I've looked on Netflix, not on there.
It might be on Amazon Prime.
I think
Maybe. I don't know. If not, then it'll be like you can definitely rent it off Amazon.
I'm not renting. I'm not giving Amazon more money.
Jeff Bezos, go do one.
Bald bitch.
Okay, back to the film. It's directed by Joaquin Dos Santos, Kent Powers, and Justin K. Thompson. Sorry, I did that quite. I meant to like come out of that high pitch because I was a bit like, oh, I'm gonna break this, but I just didn't.
Did you know Joaquin Dos Santos directed the Last Airbender? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sorry. And
But the series.
Korra, yeah, the series.
Yeah. I think I remember speaking about that last time. But yeah, which I really enjoyed. I never watched The Legend of Korra, but Avatar: The Last Airbender was just peak performance of Nickelodeon television. Directed by 3 separate people, which I'm assuming means there's going to be 3 separate universes. Obviously, I think Kent Powers was the one that previously did it. Did the previous?
No, Ken Powers did Soul though.
Yeah.
Directed Soul. And Justin K. Thompson was a writer on the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh no. We love that.
Well, yeah. So there's going to be multiple different dimensions. I'm assuming there's going to either be there's going to be a minimum of 3. I think that's the only reason why to have 3 directors.
Yeah.
You know, they've got to have that. They've got to have their own little universe, and that's how all the characters are going to go.
Yeah.
It's starring Shameik Moore, Haley Seinfeld, Oscar Isaac, Jake Johnson, and Issa Rae. And I didn't know because I've never heard of Issa Rae, I'm going to be honest. But she has been in things such as Insecure and The Photograph. Again, 2 things that I've never seen.
Again,
And
2 things that really resonate with me. An insecure photograph.
That's what we
I don't understand the second part. I can understand the Insecure part, but where's the photograph?
Tash is an insecure photograph.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Anyway, but she has done a lot of executive producer work. Like, she's done it for a lot of TV shows. Like, a lot. Like, if you just go on her IMDb page, it's just all there. Like, a bunch of stuff. And I know the budget is actually 150 mil.
Oh.
Yeah, 150 mil.
That's 50 mil more than Batman.
15 mil less than Jurassic World.
Oh.
Mm.
Damn, sorry.
Uh,
No, sorry. You know what I'm like.
It is Sony.
I'm in Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not a Marvel Studios thing, though, is it?
It's made by Marvel.
I think... No, it's made by Sony. It's just Marvel licensing, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, they made
But that's out on the 7th of October, so we've got a while yet. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I thought the story, the acting, the visuals, everything about the previous film was such a great experience. I absolutely loved it.
I think watching No Way Home really has made me hyped for everything Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't see how it won't. I think Spider-Man No Way Home is the perfect live action Spider-Man, but I think downright the most perfect Spider-Man film I truly think ever made is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be high hopes from here on out. Yeah. Charlie, what's your next one?
it is the unbearable weight of massive talent.
Oh, is that the new one you've put down?
It's the Nick Cage film.
Yeah.
It's a film about Nick Cage. Nicolas Cage starring himself.
Yeah.
Starring himself.
And it's got something Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Ah, damn it! I knew it was a P. But yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be released April.
Released.
It's
April.
It's going to be released April this year,
Dudley.
and I can't read my writing. It's directed by Tom Gormison.
Is he? What else is he doing?
I don't know. I think he's done more shitposty movies.
Shitposty movies.
No,
What was his name?
Tom Gormison. Gormicon. Or A. I don't know. I genuinely can't tell.
Yeah. Found him. Oh, he did Ghosted, I think. Known for Ghosted, The Awkward Moment. That's it.
Step your game up. But yeah, this film just looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's just two things. He looks quite young from this photo I'm looking at.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a good film. It looks like a fun film, and I just want to have fun.
It does look quite silly and stupid.
Yeah.
And I think it's the sort of film we need, really. For now that we're all getting back into film, I think it's going to be a massive draw for people. It's just going to be like a nice, fun film to go watch. Need these wacky films anyway.
Yeah.
When's that getting released? April
22nd, 2020.
22nd. So there's a few 22s in this.
22.
That's symbolic.
Yeah, quite symbolic for us. So now that we've said that, we're going to say 22, and Tash's mic's going to cut out.
Why?
It's
Oh,
too much to
inside
get into.
joke.
Too much to get into. Quite an inside joke. Okay, so Tash, you've got another one.
It's my last one.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Right. We're going to leave that one till last because we have actually just watched that. I think I said that earlier. So we're just going to move on to me. Right, so my number 4 isn't confirmed. So it's not a confirmed date. It's The Killers of the Flower Moon. And it's directed by Martin Scorsese. And it's starring, you know...
Everyone that Martin Scorsese.
Yeah. All like the best. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Robert De Niro.
Rob De Niro. Jesse Plemons, which is... if anyone's watched Power of the Dog, he's the brother in that. And if you've watched Jungle Cruise, he's like the main evil German bad guy.
All you need to know is he is ginger as well.
He's also got Brendan Fraser in.
Oh,
Love
what a
Brendan
Jew.
Fraser.
Yeah,
We ship him here.
love,
You ship him.
big heart. But
How would that work?
yeah, there's no like initial release date. It's assumed it's going to come out this year.
That's the same with Babylon for me. I wanted to put Babylon, but it's either this year or next year.
Yeah, it's the same for this. So it's either going to be this year or it's going to be next year. It's going to be one of the two. Not much known about it. I know that it's based off of the events of the Flower Moon tribe. I'm going to say that in like quotes because I know that it's about a tribe that got massacred, and the film's going to follow the people that did it, basically. So, but that's all I really know about it, and it's going to be like my 3rd ever. No, it's going to be my. What other films has Martin Scorsese done? So he did.
Raging Bull.
So he's done Wolf of Wall Street.
He's done Wolf of Wall Street. Goodfellas.
See, I've never watched that.
Ew, never was good. No, that's terrible.
Ah,
I'll pass it.
that's staying in. But no, I know it sounds bad. Like, I know he's a great director, but it's not. It's only been like the last 5 years that I've really truly dedicated myself to film.
Yeah, same.
And I mean,
Thanks to Odeon Limitless.
yeah,
Please sponsor us. Thank you. Give
Odeon.
me £3 off of my ticket.
Up with the ticket.
Free Tango Ice Plus because that stuff is expensive.
It's also addictive.
10% just don't quit it, Odeon. 10%. We're loyal customers.
We're just
So, yeah.
corporate shells at this point, and we.
Really looking forward to it. I think the closest thing it's gonna be compared to is it's probably gonna be like to Shutter Island.
Did you know
Which
that
I
as well?
haven't.
I'm pretty sure he directed that.
Ooh.
I can search it now.
I haven't watched Shutter Island, but I
Apparently
really,
it's
really,
about
really
one.
want
And 2010. I didn't realise it was released that late. Yes, Martin Scorsese. So yeah, it's going to be really, really, really interesting, and I think that's going to be the closest thing it's going to be compared to. Have you got one more, Charlie?
No, I've got no more. But there is another goofy film I'm looking forward to. I can't remember the name. It's got Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock in.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
She's a writer.
The Lost City.
Yeah. It's also got Brad Pitt in. Like, he just randomly shows up.
Yeah, he shows up and starts messing with her feet and
Yeah,
trying to
I watched
untie
the
her or
trailer
something.
for that. She basically is a writer that creates a story and he believes that he is that character.
No, he doesn't believe it. He wants to prove that he's not just a cover model. He wants to prove that he is the masculine hero that she
writes about.
yeah.
Do you reckon they're going to shag or?
Bonk.
I don't think so.
Do you reckon they're going to bonk?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Did we not say shag?
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Well, no, I'm
And there's another one, the Black
Operation. What? Black what?
Phone? Black phone? The Black phone?
Oh yeah.
I don't know much about it. I've watched the trailer. It looks good. It's a horror. Well, thriller horror.
Yeah.
But not, I think the main character's a pedo. Like, the main villain's a pedo. So hopefully he dies.
Yeah. More you know.
We like a good pedo murder.
Yeah. We just
stand
pedo murder.
Okay, so my last film is The Northman, directed by Robert Eggers, which is it's a revenge thriller based, back when Vikings were about, 'cause it's all Viking based, and so from what I know, it's about him running away. He's like a heir to a throne, and his father, the king, gets usurped and killed. He watches it, and then he swears revenge on the man that murdered him.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Northman. And it's got Alexander Skarsgård. He's the main guy. Absolutely looks ripped. Looks really really rugged. Really
William Dafoe.
yeah, William Defriend.
Oh, Alexander Skarsgård is a producer on it as well.
No way, I did not know that. It's got Anna Taylor-Joy, so the girl from Queen's Gambit.
We love that, or at least I did.
And it's got Nicole Kidman in it as well. And from what I can tell, Anna Taylor-Joy, she is going to be like a witchy character, like a bewitching character.
Yeah.
So it might be a lot to do with psychological or like mystical stuff as well. So it looks, that's like my, I'm gonna feel like such a man watching this, like all the murder and the violence and just.
Well, it's casually eating cheesy nachos in the cinema.
On a recliner chair. I forgot that
But
part.
you gotta make sure you come.
Yeah, you gotta make
Watch
sure.
the murder.
Yeah. But that comes out on the 22nd of April. So that's the same day.
22?
I don't know. But it's the
Your fault.
Yeah, my fault.
it's the same as
Year of
the
the
one
22nd.
that you just said about the. Is it the weight of
Yeah.
the unbearable weight of massive talent? Yeah. But that's all I really know about the film. I couldn't find out anything about budget. I might be able to find it out now. But from what I can tell, cinematography looks like really, really crisp. Just sets. I'm hoping like it.
No, I thought you said sex.
No sets.
That's
It's estimated that the budget is 60 million, so it's not as big as any of the other films we've been speaking about.
No.
So yeah, right on to the last one, which is Tash's, and of the day that we're talking about this, we actually watched this yesterday.
Yep. So by the time we probably posted this, it's probably going to be like a couple of days.
all a month. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Who knows?
They're on a month. Depends how long it takes me to edit. But what is it?
Right. So thanks for that, Charlie. Jackass Forever.
Yeah.
It's a fun film. I really enjoyed
Very
it.
much is. Me and
Well.
Reece had, me and Reece had a little discussion on the phone earlier. It was a little pre, and he's got some mixed feelings. But me and Charlie very
I
much
have.
enjoyed it,
Yeah.
So
and I can understand his mixed feelings.
yeah,
He didn't like the pop testicles. I'm assuming.
it
Yeah,
wasn't.
spoilers.
It wasn't that.
Spoilers.
Wasn't that?
Someone's testicles.
It wasn't even that. Right. So that was Tash's most anticipated film. Right.
Yes,
So
it very much
that-
was.
that list is now over. That is all our anticipated films. If you're listening and you want to comment, or if you want to like let us know what your most anticipated films are, let us know by commenting or go on like Twitter if we've got a Twitter at this point, or we'll let you know. We'll put it in the description how you can contact us to let us know if you are listening to this and want to like interact with us. But at this point now, it's gonna go closer into a review of Jackass because I really want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Right. So that started now. So as soon as we left the cinema, you give it a rating. What did you rate it?
I rated 8.
You rated it
Yeah,
an 8.
I'd give it. Now that I've had a talk with Reece, don't get me wrong, my initial was an 8. Okay.
I'm being,
No.
I'm being outnumbered. You
Right.
fucking brainwashed her.
I haven't brainwashed.
No,
I
he
just.
hasn't. He's just enlightened me a little bit, and I understand.
I'm not enlightened.
No,
I'm just.
I understand some of the queries that he's going to talk about, but overall, I did really enjoy it. So I'll probably notch it down to, let's say, I'd still give it a solid 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd still give it a
So-
solid 7. But
Yeah, but mine, I'd give it a max of 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10 because I understand that they're older now.
yeah.
Right, I can completely understand that. So they can't do as much dumb stuff. They can't, because if they get hurt, it's easier for them to get hurt.
Multiple times throughout that film, you did see Steve-O take out his teeth. So that just proves.
Well, yeah, but that's also from like a bunch of drugs.
Yeah.
But the problem I had with the film was it felt like it was publicly what was the words I used? It publicly accepted torture porn. Because
There's a lot of penis.
that's what I'm saying. That's the exact thing I was saying. I said there was. It was just. It felt like there was more cheap excuses to get your penis out, show it on film, flash it about. You know, just.
There was no. Don't get me wrong. With Jackass, there is no if, buts, or maybes when it comes about nudity. But this.
Yeah,
time,
no,
it
it's
felt
completely.
very much
It can.
directed
Yeah,
in your face.
I thought it was fine. You can have nudity. I don't care. But it was how much they decided to show opposed to how many stunts they actually did.
Yeah.
I mean, like the entire starting section, they left. So in the trailer, you've got him being shot out of a cannon, them doing a marching band onto a treadmill that sends them flying, and then you've also got the guy riding a bike into a wall. Paul. If you're going to start a film, start them off with that, right? Because I only say that, especially a film like this, the stunts, you just want to show the ones that we've already seen and get them out of the way, and then show all the new stunts. But they didn't. They started the film with them showing their penis as a big dinosaur, and then the joke. Yeah, no, they normally do it, but what I'm saying is, but it wasn't. It was tasteless and it wasn't funny. I thought it was tasteless and wasn't funny. I mean, by the time
I feel like they could have done it better. Don't get me wrong. I feel like they could.
it was a cheesy.
It was a bit of a cheap joke.
Right, it was right. Sorry for being very crude. I don't want to be crude, but because of the subject, it's the film. It was a cheesy, just quick cum joke. That was it.
I'm a fan of cum jokes. I find them rather funny. So.
It all depends
But in
on
a,
the person.
yeah, it depends on the person. But for me, I found it. I just found it completely lackluster.
Don't get me
I
wrong,
mean,
there was a lot of points throughout the film where you did have a.
That's why I said I'd give it a 5 max. At minimum, I'd probably give it like a 3. But there were sections that were funny.
Yeah.
But if they did more, if they could just elaborate more onto those sections that were actually funny. You were even pointing out there's sections like there's a section where Dave English
Yeah.
thinks Dave England, sorry. He thinks he's getting an interview.
And he gets came on.
And then they just dump a load of
Pig semen.
pig semen on him. And there was just no reaction. He
And
didn't
then
care.
That's where friggin',
There was no-
started to go ADHD because there was no reaction for that.
Yeah, 'cause there was no-
There was a reaction.
No,
They laughed.
No, they laughed.
But
But there was no...
wasn't
because
reacting
he
on
didn't
it.
react. They found it funny at the time. But the audience, you can't truthfully tell me it dumped on him and him just going, oh, really made you laugh.
Yeah, I did.
Because I didn't laugh at all at that part. I didn't laugh at... there were big sections of the film I didn't laugh. And it was because he knew that his reaction was going to be so lackluster, he tased someone for no reason.
Yeah, you just can't keep. That's a running thing throughout the film is that he keeps a taser on him and just randomly tase people.
And I was just like, it just didn't work. It didn't work. Just do more stunts.
Yeah.
Do more stunts. You've got younger guys that are wanting to do more stunts. Do the stunts with them.
The only thing I was a little bit disappointed in, from a perspective that I genuinely enjoyed the film, was that if you watched all of the other Jackasses, or one, or even like 2 or 3, you know. They have a running skit called Bad Grandpa. They only showed one small section of the Bad Grandpa. I thought there would have at least been 2.
See, that section made me laugh. That was another section that made me laugh.
Really funny, and I thought maybe they'll jump back into it, but there was literally only one section where he was in.
But that's just my obviously that's my opinion, but I just feel like the entire film was just lackluster on what it could have been, and it's unfortunate that it was what it was. If they did more stunts or they did more of the parts that they did right, then it would be an even better film. But they chose the easy way out. Truthfully, did you guys laugh when Steve-O had his out and they just put bees on it?
Yeah.
You laughed at that?
Yeah, that bit I did. I found it quite...
You
it was like
judging us as if
torture.
like it wasn't meant to be funny.
It wasn't.
It was.
I just don't see how that was
Painfully
funny. No, the only part about that was funny was when he got off this pedestal and ran away. That was it. But that whole idea of just those bees, wow.
It depends if you find painful.
See, the only section about a penis I found funny was when they did the clamp thing. Just because it was like, how did it get that squished? And he didn't care. That part was funny.
That's because they've done penis stuff like in all the Jackasses.
That's fine. But but I've watched all the other Jackasses, and they don't do near
What
enough
about the TV series?
as much nudity in that.
A lot of you've seen at the very end, they did like a little where the credits come through, and then they're playing like homage to what the a lot of the stunts were based off with their very first original TV shows.
But in that it was just, there was a guy completely naked on a lawn, like on like a garden chair, and they were taking photos of him, and Johnny Knoxville just started laughing, and I was like, why is this needed? You could have put you guys all laughing together. You could have put you guys all talking, or you could have put, like, you know, you guys doing a failed stunt, something. But no, you chose again to just show another penis for a cheapy laugh.
Was that by a teacher, you know?
No, I'm just trying to put my point across. That it's just, I truly believe if they just cut out all the penis stuff and just did more.
Too much from a Jackass film?
No, I don't think I am. If people are determined to go, look, Jackass is as good as this or that, I would have much rather them just not even did the film. I would have been completely okay with the idea of their previous films being way better than this. This sort of film shouldn't suffer from the idea of going, the sequel is 9 times out of 10 worse than the first one. This series shouldn't suffer from that, and it did. It did significantly, because they chose stupid jokes and didn't decide, look, we're going to do this stunt instead. Now, that doesn't mean do a stunt where you're going to hurt yourself. Even if you don't have the idea, let the film be shorter. It was already like, how long was it? Like 2 hours?
It was an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Have it less. Who cares? Just have it less. It doesn't matter. It just didn't need to be what it was, I think, truly.
But on a lighter note, let's talk about some points that we found funny in the film.
Yeah, no. I found everything to do with... Charlie looks so sad. She looks so sad with how angry I am about the film.
So angry for no
I'm not
reason.
angry. No,
That's
I'm not angry with the film. I'm not.
You sound passionately heated.
No, I'm not passionately heated. I'm just saying. It's just... I just expected more, and I'm more disappointed with what the end result was. That's all it was.
Fair enough.
I mean, do more stuff that makes people vomit. Who cares? But that's...
Right. If
Tash
anyone
just
goes... Yeah.
Let's give him a fucking cup.
But no, that's what I'm saying. But
I
like...
don't know if it's got a name for it, but I have this...
A lot of
this
people
thing
have it.
Where if someone starts gagging or making a noise, or I can physically see vomit and someone reacts to that vomit, I start pretty much gagging and vomiting myself. And that happened a few times throughout the Jackass film. But I put my first stuff through it because it was a good film.
But, you know, as I say, I can completely accept that they're older, and I'm not blaming it on them. Just what I'm saying is just take out all the penis stuff. It wasn't needed. I didn't think it was funny. Okay, so if that's a wrap, thank you very much for listening. Subscribe to us on podcast, on Spotify if you can. I'm pretty sure you can rate on Spotify now. I don't know if you know that, but you can rate. Yeah, you can rate and review on Spotify. So if you can do that, that'd be great. And just let other people know about us. If you know anyone that's a movie fanatic or loves anything to do with TV or anything like that.
On Facebook, any social media,
Yeah.
Share us to your nan.
Yeah.
your mum.
We can keep a company.
That doesn't quite know how to use Facebook or
You know,
anything.
you're
Isn't even a phone yet.
racist auntie as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we accept all racists.
I don't condone that.
Asian lady saying that, so we're
Completely
allowed to.
don't condone that. But thank you very much for listening. This has been the Howl. I've been Reece.
Tash.
And Charlie.
And this has been a White Wolf Multimedia production. Thank you very much, and goodbye.